America United Realty. In our networking event today, he talked about some money that's available for persons who have sold their home and other persons who purchased a home. Chris, tell us a little bit about how do you get a refund of the Michigan transfer tax?
Well, there's three primary rules you have to be eligible for in order to get a refund of the transfer tax. Now, when you sell a home in the state of Michigan, you pay what's called transfer tax. And 7.5% of that is basically the state transfer tax. So, one, you have to sell your primary residence. It has to be your primary residence. When you sold the home, so on the day the home sold, if what's called the state equalized value is equal to or less than when it was the time you purchased the home, you're eligible as well. So if you fit those two criteria, you're doing well.
Okay.
The third criteria is this: it has to be an arm's length transaction. So basically it has to be a sale of the home where you're selling the home to someone at fair market value. You can't be selling the home to an immediate family member or a close friend for $1. You can't be doing something like that.
Right.
Now there are some other things in place, and I'd be more than willing to help you out with answering any of those questions.
Okay, so let's look at this in real life application. If a person sold a home for $400,000, for example, what type of refund could they expect?
State transfer tax on something like that could be as much as a couple $1,000s.
Okay, so folks who qualify for this are eligible for up to a couple $1,000s, depending upon their.
State transfer tax is based upon purchase price of the home. So when you purchase that home, whatever you purchased it for, and whatever the state transfer tax was that you paid, that is what you're eligible for. And through some research, we can find out what that number is.
Okay, so Chris, one of the things that I love about you, you set yourself different from the pack. One of the things I realize about you that you have a wealth of knowledge that many realtors just don't have. Talk a little bit about how you stay ahead of the curve and how folks can get in contact with you.
Well, how I stay ahead of the curve is this: I make an investment into my business. I make an investment into my knowledge. I take time, I take money, and I invest it into my business. Why? I'll be perfectly honest with you. It's not hard to get a real estate license. Any Joe can get it. But when it's all said and done, at the end of 2 years, 90% of people who get a real estate license are not actively selling real estate. And the remaining 10%, there's a lot of them that are not doing effective work for you. So if you want someone who's educated and wants someone who takes the time to make sure that the biggest asset you're going to handle is properly handled, I'd be more than happy to help. So if you need to reach me, so you can get that a little closer, you can call or text me anytime on my cell phone. That number is 734-751-6638. Or you can reach me on my email, which is Christopher A. Bailey, Christopher A., don't forget the A, Bailey @gmail.com.
Thank you, Chris, man. I appreciate you.
Thanks, Jeff.
So they can also contact you if they want to purchase a home
Or a solo home.
or sell a home.
Yep.
Fantastic.
And I even help people out with rental properties if you need help with that.
Okay. All right. Hey, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Take care.